Hi, everyone out there. Today's question is on wrongful death cases. And the question is, what drives huge wrongful death verdicts? This question came up because there was a case a little while ago where the jury in a wrongful death case gave count these numbers, $1 billion. Not $1 million, not 10 million or 100 million, $1 billion verdict to a deceased 18-year-old person who was rear-ended by a trucking company. And as a result of it, the jury was able to come in at that award of $1 billion. What drove that in a wrongful death case? That's what we want to talk about today. Primarily what drove it was in any kind of case where there's a huge verdict. And that is the jury was so upset or enraged with the defendants and the defendant's conduct. That's what drives a wrongful death case to a huge verdict. Let me just explain briefly about it. In this case, there's no question about it. The trucking company, the truck driver, rear-ended the 18-year-old who died tragically as a result of it, which is terribly bad. But that isn't so much what got the jury to give this huge award. What drove it was the evidence that came out that the truck driver for the defendant, that's the one who caused this wrong, was texting when he rear-ended this poor 18-year-old young man and killed him. That in itself is going to get the jury very upset, as everybody can figure out. But in addition to that, the truck driver had his speed speedometer on autopilot, and he was texting and didn't brake until a half a second before the impact. And the jury heard evidence that upon impact, the truck was going 70 miles an hour. So you got texting, autopilot on 70 miles an hour, and the third element about it, which was the, I'm sorry, I coughed a little bit. It was on autopilot in the 70 mile an hour crash. That's what gets juries to be enraged. Now, let me qualify that by saying it's extremely rare to get $1 billion verdict. It's hard to get $1 million verdict in many different areas. Wrongful death, because of the nature of the tragedy, often leads to significant awards, significant settlements in the matter. But what got them totally upset to reach that extremely high number of $1 billion was those factors we discussed. So in a wrongful death case, when you have the jury being upset or angry and wanting to teach the defendants a lesson never to do it again, that's what happened here. My name's Bernie Tully. I'm with the law firm of Tully Tully in Pittsburgh, PA. We travel all throughout the state of Pennsylvania. And if you have a wrongful death in any of the areas, Pittsburgh, Allegheny County, Butler, New Kensington, anywhere you can think of, the middle of the state, up by State College, or all the way over towards Philadelphia, call us and we can talk to you about it and see if this fits between your desires and our law firm. Been doing it for over 40 years. I've done a whole lot of wrongful death cases, and we can help you on this. Bernie Tully at 412-281-8700, 412-281-8700, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks much. Bye.